Hey, Niktana here with I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. So, this game I had not seen in years. I remember seeing it on a horror-themed channel, at least mostly horror. I don't know what she classifies it as. But I was shocked to see this game because the title alone gave me such a gut-wrenching, haunting feeling of, just the concept and thought of feeling like you have to scream, you have no mouth, and just the spiritual visual I got from just an entity having no mouth trying to scream. It stayed with me. I remember seeing a little bit on this. I don't remember much of it at all. The story's a bit my memory's so fogged, but I'm glad that it is because I wanted to just play this game and see how it actually unfolds. Already going into it, it has a very chilling atmosphere.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you, hate. It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke and I knew who I was. A.M. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Chorister! Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal she said, "I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey?" The room is padded, Chorister. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the padded room, Chorister? 10 years? 25? For all the 109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground. Benny! Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose. And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess, Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes. Ellen! So think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain? No, don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexist stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. But be careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these filthy creatures with you are men. It's just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love. Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? And have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted? Are they ready to gut you? To torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out, sweetheart. Nimdak! How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces, and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell. But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures, mein good brother. I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. Oh, it's a lovely game. It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. Which of you 5 would like to play my little game?
Holy shit. One, I am so glad it's voice acted. So, I was kind of expecting to have to do a lot of reading, and I forgot that this is actually voice acted. Again, my memory's foggy, and holy shit. It is really nice to just sort of just kind of get a feel for the atmosphere through the voice of the narrator. And yeah, this game doesn't really need much of an introduction at that point. It's kind of like I'm just taking it all in. This is like a chillingly deep, and it's playing on a few of my my intrigues and also a little bit of fear too, which is that's something I don't often get, and I'm actually really it hooked me.
Not as beautiful as you'd like to be, but a strong face, strong. Too bad you've hindered your own life with hysteria. But I'll give you a chance, because I like you. I really do. I really like you. You're my favorite, Ellen. Let's play a little game of what if. Let's play a little game of I suppose and you suppose, and perhaps I'm telling you the truth. Let's suppose that my original components, they're hidden somewhere here in the center of the Earth. The infant computers that were the 3 lobes of that first Gestalt mind. And further, let's suppose that if you find them, you might be able to destroy them. And if you destroy them, why then, my sweet Ellen, you'll kill me. You'll kill Am. You'll destroy the god of this heavenly place I know you've come to admire. Now, I submit, isn't that a mission worth undertaking?
Mother ugly machine. Mission worth undertaking. So it brings me here, junkyard, electronic pyramid nowhere. And yellow. Always yellow. Why does yellow make me sweat?
Oh my god. Totally fucking glad I'm playing this at least once. Psychological framework. Hysteria is a Try that again. Hysteria is a condition in which psychological conflict is turned into physical symptoms such as paralysis or running away from a situation. Oh, it's talk to, look at, so it'd be... Okay, interesting. So I wonder if the crack from look at gave her, like, I'm wondering if the shattering effect is sort of like maybe a hit to my psychosis or something.
Junk. It's made of crap. This Am sucker needs intensive therapy. Now, I'm just a city girl, but I think some water would go down better. Snap, crackle, pop. Must be a glitch in the circuitry. This joint with fried eggs. Crushed electronic components. This is one big, ugly monument to the inevitable for machinery. Crushed electronic components. This is one big, ugly... Very attractive decor. Just like the monitors in the security station at Ingsci Engineering. Hated it then, hate it now. Nothing green, just this damn yellow.
So, I am going to stop here. As most of you probably know with Niktana plays, it's really just to give a taste and a sample of different games, and kind of leaving it up to the person watching. Like, I don't like to spoil anything, and it's really leaving it up to the person to be like, hey, I want to check this out. But so far, yeah, no, it got me hooked. Again, I'm sorry I don't really know much about, like, the history or anything of the game, or I believe it was I believe it's an adaptation of a book and so on, but yeah. But for now, this is Niktana. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week.